this is the wrong way. Oh, I guess I need a key. I don't know what I was thinking grabbing so much shit. I really wish the gun I was equipping... Like, I feel like you would always want a gun equipped. I don't think you would ever not have one equipped. So I feel like having one equipped shouldn't... And a gear equipped shouldn't... Especially because the flashlight's on my fucking uniform. It's not in my hands. Should not use an inventory slot. Fuck. I don't even know what I need the adhesive tape for. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go... this way. See if I could find... this room. I don't actually think there's anything here for me to do. Oh, hello. Fuck you. I think it's on the 7th. Okay, let's go see if I can find what I'm thinking of. This. Okay, I got rid of that at least. Owl key. I need that. This other stuff. Oh, this is another. Okay, perfect. I think the replicas are programmed to only carry 6 things, really. Fucking. At least there's a lore reason. Okay, I don't have anything I need for that yet. Pistol, I feel like unless I have like a good amount of ammo, there's basically no reason to carry it. I'm in a bad way. Euler units are the backbone of the Yusan nation's workforce. These elegant multi-purpose worker units are suited for all kinds of domestic tasks like cleaning, cooking, and simple medical and office work. Mules are highly social and get along well with each other as well as most other replica models. While unfit for combat, their lightweight frame makes them a prime choice for distant facilities where supplies are limited. I am really curious to see where the story is going with this game because the world they are building is very weird. And in a very good way. Wasn't the owl door... Can I even... Oh yeah, 6 is the highest I can go. Portable audio tape player with a knife embedded in the speaker. Ah, I guess they finally dealt with the neighbors. What do I need the adhesive tape for? Looping multi-track magnetic audio tape cassette. The tape inside. So yeah, I assume I need the adhesive tape to fix this. Though I don't know why. Well, I have space now, so. Still take it back to that room. For reasons. Okay. Well, I have this now. I don't know what it's for. Where else haven't I gone? There was a door up here that I can't open yet, I thought. Maybe that was the one I was thinking of then. That's the electric room. This is the save room. I have a gun case. Can't open it. I have a cassette tape. Can't play it. Let's go down to the 8th and look around. This required a protector's thing or something? Administrator key. This is a game that will benefit a lot from... This needed an eagle key. No? I'm thinking of a different door. This door needed an eagle key. Oh, is this a cassette player? No. Hummingbird key. This room. I think I did everything in there. This room. Tie me up and beat me for not writing. Wait, what? This for playing this game again? Is that a door down there? Bet you it is. It isn't. Fuck. Well, that was a waste of a shot. Okay. So is it the 7th floor that I need to go do shit? Are the enemies that get up the enemies that are always going to get up unless I thermite them? So should I wait to thermite until I know which guys are just going to keep getting up? Like, I don't really understand that mechanic. Oh, I haven't been in here yet, have I? Oh, that's a lot of ammo. Island key. One of the colibris has holed herself up in the management office on the 7th floor. I've seen her and her illusions sitting inside the room, crying. Which one is the real one? I think it's because of that painting in there. Whenever I was close to her, I felt like my mind was being assaulted by the image of that island. The sensation was strong enough to make me hurl. Is there some way to neutralize the transmission? Maybe some sort of feedback loop of the frequency? Oh! Reading bodies just like Evil Within. But I don't remember... Back to the old days. Yeah, no, for real. But, like, I don't remember how that worked in Evil Within. I think I even remember, like, talking about how I really don't understand the burning mechanic. Because a lot of the time you don't return to any of the areas where you would burn the bodies anyway. I always thought it was a thing of, like there was some sort of, like, longer... I don't know. I don't even really remember the point of it in Evil Within. Like, I remember doing it to, like, I would down guys and then use it to finish them. That seemed useful. I don't know. So, maybe some sort of feedback loop of the frequency of her control signal. Feedback loop frequency. I'm getting a lot of keys. I'm assuming that's to the gun case. The island key, I'm not sure. I'm assuming this is to the gun safe. Let me go back to that room with the weird frequency shit and see if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do. It's not this room. Oh god. $78. Oh, was I literally one away from doing it? Was I literally one away from doing it last time? Workshop key. For God's sake. Okay, so let us go up to the 5th floor so I can use the hunter's key. I feel like I was doing that for like a while and nothing was happening. I couldn't really tell what I was doing. If I just kept doing it, it would have worked, I guess. It literally stopped right before I was done. Okay, put that up. I guess I'll put the shotgun up since I'm almost out of ammo. Is this gonna be how I get the revolver? Yep. Fair enough. I guess I'll use that since I have ammo for it. And now to the workshop. I have no idea where the workshop was. What was this room? Ah. It's just I found it. Cannot carry anymore. Replica known issues part 2. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Despite their normal laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting unit to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. Interesting. Source units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after deployment is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield to extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence, a common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. Okay. Didn't need to know that. Audio. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I'll be back. I assume I can't. Yeah, I can't go up any higher from here. Would it be faster just to jump down here and then come up the elevator? No, because I can't go any higher than this. Why am I stupid? Wait, can I go out the door though on that level? Yes. Oh wait, this isn't where I thought it was. No. Okay. So it wouldn't have mattered anyway. So get the cassette tape. And then what? Oh wait. My fucking tummy doesn't like me right now. What'd you do to it? I know that tummy didn't do something to itself. Now run back here. Now run back here. Now run back here. I don't even remember where the hummingbird door is. There it is. Think fuck. Known issues part 1. Previous experience with these replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Arar. Even though they may seem like quiet simpletons, do not underestimate Aras. While they may not show it, they judge those who are rude or unkind harshly, and will quietly share this judgment with their entire cadre. Aras get along best with Yules, who tend to be patient and friendly, and have a talent for reading Aras' expressionless faces. In many facilities, Aras will construct service tunnels accessible only to them, often under floors and in walls, and stable units may retreat into these tunnels. It is not recommended to attempt to retrieve them. Aura personas can be best stabilized by allowing them access to plants to take care of, ideally colorful flowers or trees. Calibri's note, keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an LSTR unit working at Sierpinski. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. Interesting. Calibri. Biomechanical. Oh, hummingbird. Marvel of modern technology, the Calibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every protector, Furung's commando, Falk unit is aided by a cadre of Calibri units, adjutants, which can amplify their bioresonant signals as well as produce their own. Despite the diminutive build, Calibris are one of the most effective protector units. Able to directly influence the minds of replicas and gestants, extract information non-verbally, and communicate amongst themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of their senses. The Calibri's bioresonance is the closest recreation of a true hive mind. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. What did that say? I wonder if I take damage in those rooms. Doesn't seem like it. Post box key. I don't even know where that would go. Where was the computer, the save point in the other? There was an area with the save point down here, I remember. I don't remember which floor it was on, but it was somewhere. On either the 7th or 8th floor, I think. Oh, it's the Evo key right here. So. Probably pointless to come here because I can't pick anything up. Adler's diary. I've been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking like a clock. Without Calibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there's anything good to say about that woman, it's how she knows how to make others respect her orders. Despite her minuscule stature, I went to see her today, but her room was still locked. I had a dream tonight, another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform, there was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chess piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I ever experienced such a strange phenomenon. The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes a room. More sick, making my work even harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that our protector staff decreases. As our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. Another diary filled for no benefit of my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration marks on that marvelous looking fountain pen, but I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Oh. I think I know what I need for this, but I don't have it. Ulster. That's us, right? Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. Versatile combat engineer, unit primarily designed for orbital service, these tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialists, sappers, and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists, especially when in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chest and forearms. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the Central Neural Archive on Veneta, new LSTR units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. And I don't see any items. Let me see if I can find where that save point was. Was it in here? I don't remember what's in here. Ah, this is where I need the admin key. And this was locked. Okay, so I guess I'll go to the ladder. Go up to the 5th floor, drop my shit off. Guess I'll come back down. Open that. And then I need to figure out what the fuck this other key goes to. Wait. Oh, I never picked it up, right? So it did not have a room. Okay, I'll take that. Hopefully that should be fine. I have run out of fluids. Don't worry, I have more. Okay. This game is very chill in a weird way. Like, it's got atmosphere and spooks and shit like that, but When it comes to like the problem solving, I'm kind of just like chilling. No, is that not what that was for? Oh yeah, I'm actually looking at it. Yeah, definitely not what that's for. The closest thing to the post box I saw were up in the higher floors. Unless... I doubt it though. Yeah, that doesn't look like it fits in that slot. Let's just go and see. There's some in here. Yeah. Oh, there is one I can interact with. I did not know that. The library key. I don't remember where the library is, actually. Oh, let me think. Do we get a map? Oh, we do. Holy shit. Probably should have been paying attention to this way longer. How do I... Is it arrow keys? Son of a bitch. Okay. Airbase, shooting range. Okay, how do I... Does that mean that there's still stuff in there? Like if it's like cross-hatched like that? So this is the library here. I'm assuming. Mine shaft access. Adler bedroom. Flood overflow. A lot of these, I don't remember these rooms. Like, does that mean there's still shit in there? Oh. WSD works if I toggle the map scrolling. Okay, good to know. Okay, so I need to go down then. Hello. Calibri. Who are you? You're not one of our staff. The others, they changed. We no longer sing in unison. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together we guided them all. But now I can't understand their thoughts anymore. I've never been so alone before. They're still together and I'm here outside. And they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. This is the only place where I don't have to hear them. It's the only place I'm safe. Can't go on like this. I wish I had become like the others too. At least then I wouldn't be alone. I hate this. Replica known issues part 4. Previous experience with okay. Colibri. Great care should be given to colibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, colibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotions of those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they are trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in colibris varies less than in other models. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of a cadre acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. However, once a majority of units in a cadre degrade, they will drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it is important to decommission colibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilization, colibris should have access to a well-stocked library. Known issues part 3. The neural pattern is this neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep Minas happy. They get along with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as a fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing Gestalt memories. Adler units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonant suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. So, how far back can I go here? Does anything back here mention Gestalt? Founded by a Gestalt scout officer. This partner system of Gestalt replica cooperation. So Gestalt are like legit people. And the replicas are people who used to be Gestalt that were made into these different sort of series of like robot specialized like task robots. Because Adler talked about how he used to be a Gestalt. Or he has Gestalt memories. This is very Dark Souls in learning the story through a lot of reading. All Gestalts provide the brain patterns used to make a replica, or used to make replicas. So, but is Gestalt used like a term used to describe humans or like whatever? I don't know if they're necessarily humans in this world, but oops. That means some replicas inherit the Gestalt's memories. It describes people who give brain patterns to replicas, though broadly, yeah, they're all humans. So, what is the whole replica thing then? Do some people like what is the process of a Gestalt becoming? So Gestalt, hold on. Is Gestalt just a term used to refer to people who were then designed into replicas? Like they're like a template that was used to make replicas? Or is Gestalt, they don't become replicas, their brain scans are used to make mini replicas? Yeah, so Gestalt refers to the people who were used as a template. Yeah. So my question is then, what happens, and this is sort of a rhetorical question because I'm assuming the game will eventually get into it. What happens that people become replicas? Why do they make a decision, or is it like required by their government or something? But it also said, what is this? It's just to pick certain things. It also said, whatchamacallit. I think the government in this makes some people do it, if not all people. It said that the Scout Penrose or whatever vehicle that we started on, we worked with a Gestalt officer. So I assume some people are not, for some reason. We'll figure it out. I'm reading the lore. I'm getting into it. What am I doing? Oh, I guess I'm trying to get that, huh? Yeah, has one Gestalt officer. They were likely scanned, had their brain used to make replicas, and continued their life afterwards. It doesn't kill them or stop consciousness. Fuck me. Can I use something? Can I use this? Okay. Just pick it up, please. I don't even care. The limited inventory in this game is fucking insane. So we need to go back to Adler's room. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. Do I have a solution to this? Oh, it's the star map, huh? I bet you I need the star map to figure this out. Oh, maybe not actually. This doesn't help me. Maybe it does? I don't see how, if so, though. I might just have to brute force this thing. Let me see. What notes do I have? Okay, you know what? Random theory. The Gestalt are like the people who won the war or won a war, like roll over these people or something, and then the people who are made into replicas are like the people who like lost and are like being ruled essentially. So their bodies are essentially used to like make workers and shit. and their personalities are like overridden. So he mentions the code in here and how it's like an astronomical calendar, which makes me even more suspicious of this. So I'm assuming this one is the 2 lines. So if the star is at the top, I need to line them up when the star is at the top, I'm guessing. What is this one? Oh man, if only I had that camera with me. Or is Ling the one? So, okay. Vaguely have an idea of where it needs to be. I feel like I should just be able to take this thing with me. It's not that big. So with the star at the top, they were all kind of down here. This one was like over here, I think. There we go. Shrine diary. I've started yet another new diary. How time flies. The work is dull and monotonous as ever. Sierpinski, but a bright light illuminates my day. Today I was invited to a meeting by Commander Falk, and she was as magnificent as ever. Another day passes. During my meeting with the commander today, I felt the strangest sensation of familiarity as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly the sensation of deja vu as I have these past few days. When I checked the pages of my diary today, I noticed that for some inexplicable reason, I seem to have dated my previous entries with today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before, and ever stronger is the sensation that something is somehow just slightly out of place. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated to today? Has the loss of my beloved commander finally gotten to my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out. I'm alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be decommissioned too. Oops, I went too far. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that never happened. A yesterday that never was, yet it feels as real as the one I actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It feels as though in this room I peer into another version of reality. How? I do not know, but perhaps I too have become sick like the others without realizing. But I will not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors. Gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing with each retelling. Like genetic material mutilating and evolving, like the replica mind copied over and over from an aging template. I do not know, but I will find out. The answers lie below, I can feel it. Someone or something calls me from there, in the mine. Alright. I think we're done here. I think we just have to go to the elevator then. Do we want to save first? Nah. Be prepared? Fuck that. I'm actually not in terrible shape here. Mine shaft. Access elevator controls. If she's still alive, she's probably there. Take the elevator to the mine.